Alright guys, I want to show you guys my diesel heater setup for my dirtbox overland canopy camper. So basically I have two solutions for my diesel heater. One is a mounted one to the side of my door for the camper. It's kind of like a built-in solution, and then the other one I'll show you later in another video. Today I'm going to show you how I mounted this. So basically, as you see here, this is a fuel tank. And I got a fuel line coming out of the fuel tank with a bar connector 90 degrees going into this one is by Unethical Engineers. They make this flange surface mounted quick connect fuel line filter fuel line. And these, I'll show you, these are just a little quick cap. These are the bike handle side mount or side cap. It's really adjustable, and it fits in there perfectly. I got two that I need to disconnect. Just right here, unplug. And now so these two are a little modified. So these are the silencer, right, muffler, and then these are 90-degree turn. I just put it on my input or intake for the combustion chamber, pointing down just in case it rains. And this one is the exhaust. Normally I just have it at a degree. Should have bend it so that it stays. Yep, there we go. So I put it this way, and then I just point it down like that. Alright, so here's a closer angle. Just want to show you how they would open. It really doesn't affect the opening of the side door. Just make sure these are not in the way, and there you go. Alright, so basically there are just a couple components, very few components of the diesel heater. So this is the 2 kilowatt core. This is from LF Bros. I'll put the link in the description below. Currently there's 2 kilowatt trim level or power is not on sale on US Amazon. However, I'm putting down the link for the UK and German Amazon link so that you can check them out. So this is much smaller than the bigger brother. The bigger brother is probably like this big and a little heavier, probably much heavier. And I basically have an L brackets here mounted to the MOLLE panel of the dirtbox overland's factory MOLLE panel. And then on the same MOLLE panel I also have the fuel filter, inline filter in the back, and then the fuel pump right here. I'll take you there, show you what the fuel pump looks like. So that's the fuel pump, and that's at a 90 degrees when the door is closed. So this is the intake of the diesel heater. That's the outgoing hot air. That's the circulation chamber, and then here's a combustion chamber. So that's the intake of the combustion chamber right here, and then that's like exhaust. For the exhaust, as you see here, I through mount the exhaust and the intake through the wall side door. So it doesn't leak at all, and I put exhaust sealant here and clamp them down, and that's the fuel line to the combustion chamber. See, it's really compact and doesn't affect the operation of the door and the roto packs. And you can see here it doesn't really leak at all, even in this position. However, you do have to pay attention to the venting. I had some close calls where I forgot to vent it, and it just kind of being compressed a little bit, but it's all fixable. And here I make another what's it called, adapter or ducting, right, where coming out like the hot air come out here, and then it splits into two, one going down and one going up, and then the one going up is splits into two again, one going forward and then one going backwards, just trying to adjust, have some adjustability, right? And the power of the diesel heater goes all the way to the control panel aux beam, which connects to the battery right here. This is the lead-time battery, 12 volt, 200 amp hours. So it's a direct plug and play. I'll just show you. So I even have a dedicated switch for the diesel heater, top left, and the control panel is mounted right here for the diesel heater. Let me close down the side door so that you can see. Alright, now I'm showing you from inside. I have these two thermometers where I want to track the temperature changes. Exposure inside of the camper. I'll show you in a graph after, probably within an hour or two, showing you the effectiveness. So I have the heater set up, one blowing down back directly to the battery compartment, which is good to heat up the battery. I can have it closed all the way. Alright, so this is the dirtbox sleeping area. So it's a bed up there. I'm gonna put a number 2 thermometer up there to track the temperature inside of the camper. I'm expecting the hot air is gonna rise, but it's gonna start with pretty hot, being pretty warm underneath the bed, because that's where the heater or the hot air is coming out. Putting one right here, which makes sense, right? This is my cooking or eating table right here. To turn it on, I need to turn this on first, or the heater button here. Press, and now you see the power showing up on here. And the next is make sure your exhaust and intake for the combustion chamber is open, and which I just showed you I did for the muffler outside, and the intake is open too. So now all I need to do is to actually just press the button, and now it lights up and it's starting. Not sure if you can hear this, but the heater is starting to work. And right now, I'll show you the power draw actually from my smart shunt. Right now it's pulling about 3 to 4 amps. It's cranking up. So yeah, so it's starting up. For the diesel heaters, it takes about 5 minutes for it to be able to run from off. Just have to wait. And meanwhile, I'll show you how the hot air is coming out of here. There's some air movement already. You can already hear the fuel pump is doing some work. So it's normal for the exhaust to have some white smoke initially to burn off all the excessive diesels, and the smoke's going away within a minute. And it's running. Wow, it's actually doing pretty well, because right now it's pulling 77 watts from the solar controller and barely anything, like 1.7 amp from the smart shunt. So that means the solar itself is able to keep up with the 12 volt needs of this diesel heater right now. Well, now it just went up to 3.5 amp. So yeah, it's minimal in terms of power draw. Okay, so the second floor is showing 55 degrees, and the first floor is showing 46 degrees. So I'm gonna start measuring temperature and then see how the temperature goes. All right, so here's the thermal image of the side door exhaust tip. So you can see it's getting pretty hot, right? It's at 70 Celsius, 72 Celsius. Not that bad considering it's a diesel heater exhaust. And then I'll show you the inside of the camper. So the inside of the camper, center point is 45 Celsius. Hottest point is where that exhaust elbow, which is 82 Celsius. Still okay. I have the power set at 1.5. Maybe I should do full power first, and then showing you how the temperature rises, the profile, and then in a little bit or in an hour or so, I'll come back and adjust it down to 1. It's really easy to adjust the power. All you need to do is press the down button or up button. So right now, maxed out at 2, which is the 2 kilowatt of power total of this heater. I'm just gonna leave it running for now and keep you guys updated. 1 thermometer here, 1 thermometer there. Hopefully it gets warmer. All right, and there's some ventilation on the side of the camper. Maybe I'll just close this down a little bit, like that, little bit of ventilation, and then the built-in ventilation. All right, I'll be back. All right, so it's been almost half an hour. Just want to show you the temperature. The upstairs is at 64 degrees. First floor is 66 and rising. Look at that. So we started at 12:30. As you see, the temperature dipped a little bit. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, sure. And then it went way up, right from 54 to like right now it's 64. It's already 10 degrees rise. And the first floor, it went from even more. It went from 46 Fahrenheit to 66. Seems like the first floor, because it's closer to the heat source, it's getting a lot more heat than the second floor. And the humidity dropped, right, from 56 to 40 as expected, because the diesel heater is known for dropping the humidity, taking that out of the air. And just showing you the battery consumption, the power consumption. Right now it's not pulling, it's weird in a good way, it's not pulling anything from my battery. My battery is sitting at 100%, no movement. However, it's pulling 32 watts from the solar panel. I'm assuming it's just solar panel itself is able to run the diesel heater's fuel pump and everything else, and the fans, of course. Yeah. And I'm just gonna be back in another 30 minutes to give you more updates. Alright, so now it's been another 30 minutes. I'm trying to show you the temperature right now. The second floor is at 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit. First floor is 77 Fahrenheit, very comfortable. Humidity is also down. First floor chart, it's slowing down a little bit in terms of the rising rate, the temperature rising rate. And the humidity is also down, way down. Oh, come on, another propeller plane. You gotta be kidding me. So that's the first floor, 46 to 77 in 1 hour. Second floor, it went up from 55 to 72 in 1 hour. Yeah, it's very effective. And I'll show you the battery consumption. Like I said earlier, it didn't consume any battery at all. Right now it's just using solar. See how the battery is still 100%, no movement. Solar is pulling 34 watts. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so now I'm gonna adjust the speed of the diesel heater back down to smaller. Wow, this is hot. This is really hot. Let me adjust that back to 1, lowest setting. Okay, 1.1 is the lowest setting. It's gonna quiet down now. See it slowing down. This is amazing. It's like toasty warm in this area, in the entry point area. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very comfortable up there in the second floor. Let me show you what it looks like. There you go. See? Alright, see, now it's slowing down. I'm gonna be back in another 30 minutes to give you the update of the temperature curve. Alright, so it's been 45 minutes since I adjusted down to 1.1 level power. It's about 1.1 kilowatt of power instead of 2, which is the max. I'm just gonna show you this chart, right? So started from 1230. See, from here, from here all the way to here is the 2 kilowatt power, and then when I switched to 1, it dipped a little bit, see here, and keep going up. However, the rate of going up is a little less than this one at 2 kilowatt. So this is the lower power, this is the higher power. All right, and also the humidity dropped all the way from 52 to 30, 39. That's the second floor, which is right on the bed. This is the first floor. As you see again, there's a dip right here. When I switched at 130, a little over 130, and now it's almost 230. It's kind of flattening out right now at the lowest setting, lowest power, and the temperature limit right now reaching 76 Fahrenheit. Humidity is 31.7. Right now it's about 35, 36 Fahrenheit. For that, I'm going to show you the hot point of the camper from the outside and inside with the help of this little thermal camera. As you see, the camper itself is hot. It's 23 Celsius on the camper right there in the center point. And let me adjust the exposure. Come on, focus. No focus. All right. It's 23 on the camper back wall, and the max is 25. Right, so you can tell the camper is hot. Like the truck body is 10 degrees itself. Isn't that crazy? And the camper is 20, 23, 24. And the top of the camper, like the fabric, is 13. There's a little hot spot right there. Got to 19. That's in the sun. So see that hot spot is in the sun. Just funny. See that top left triangle? Yeah. That is a hot spot you're seeing here. Alright, let's move on to the side. This side is probably hotter because it is on the side of the diesel heater. Focus. Alright, see, fabrics are 16, second floor, and then the side wall is 24. Hot spot of the exhaust is 67. It's not bad. That's actually colder than I thought for exhaust. Right, like 81. Okay, 81 is not bad. 2 is 40, 48. Okay. Right, this side. Okay, so you see here, it's 15 here and 20 here. On the side, you can see the hot spot is like where that zipper is opened. It's 20, 25. Okay, definitely works. Let me see the roof. Okay, Yeah, I'm gonna open it up and show you the hot spots inside. The exhaust tip is 92 Celsius, and that splitter is about 64, and it's sending heat to this side, the power board and everything. It's plenty. It's not too hot. It's only like 20 or 15 Celsius, better than 0. Everything else is come on, focus. It's not bad. What else? What about the bottom of the bed? Let's see. Okay. The bottom of the bed is definitely warmer, relatively speaking. Ooh. All right, ready? So the roof is 23. The most front corner is 15 still. Tolerable. The back of the roof is about 27. This is where the heat directly rises up to. Maximum point 32 in the sunlight. Minimum point is like 20. So even the blue is 20 Celsius here. And this is running. This is making the battery real warm. Let's see, the battery is 17, 19 Celsius. Awesome. The lowest point of that compartment is 10. Still not bad. Although normally this is covered, so I may have to make a little duct like going directly in. But yeah. So all in all, I think this is a really good unit in terms of fitting my needs. I really like it. The form factor is small, doesn't take up a lot of space at all, nor the power. Oh, I see some interference. I don't know what this is, but the light, my LED light strip is flashing whenever the fuel pump is clicking. Do you see that? Maybe it's just a power draw. Let me dim it. Still doing the same thing. Wow, I didn't even know that's a thing. Look. I'm curious of what that is. I don't know what it is. Maybe if you know, let me know in the comment. That is my diesel heater setup that's built in here. I do have another unit. A little teaser here. Over there. That I'm going to use as a backup in the wintertime. I'm going to duct the heat from this port right here. Because when it comes to overlanding, 2 is 1, 1 is none, right? I don't want to get stuck in a cold weather temperature and find myself don't have enough heat. Yeah, so this is how I turn it off. Super easy. Find the power button here. Press and hold. Off. The key to this is it's going to take at least 5 to 10 minutes to self-powering off. So do not turn off the power. Do not break the power supply to the diesel heater, because it needs to run to let the fan cool the air or clear the chamber. As you see, it's it's smoking. It's creating a little bit of smoke right now because that's what diesel heaters do. Look. Oh, I'm covered with smoke. I'll get in, but yeah. So now it's turning itself off. that's it. Oh, and if you want, I do have a link of a 5 kilowatt core unit, Amazon link in the description below for the US market. If you're interested in making a heater for a garage or like a diesel heater in a box thing, feel free to check that out. Also, I'm going to provide a link to the video here that I did a year ago with comparing the LF Bros N2 model to a H calorie base model. That's also very interesting. It has a lot more data than this, so feel free to check that out. It gives you all the wind speed, noise level, etc. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Stay warm. Have a good one.